Hi, it's me. For a while, I didn't feel like myself. I was stuck in this feeling, waking up, going through some motions, but not really living. I couldn't explain it. Nothing was wrong, but nothing felt right either. And that's the worst part, not knowing why you feel the way you do. I used to think I needed to have everything figured it out. A plan, a purpose, a clear path. But lately, I don't know what I want. I don't know where I'm going. And for a while, that feeling scared me. I watch people who seem so sure of themselves, their goals, their ambitions. But meanwhile, I was just existing, floating, waiting for something to click. And for a while, I thought maybe I was falling behind. Maybe I was lost. I kept telling myself, it's okay not knowing what you want or where you should go. But that's the thing about feeling low. It doesn't listen to logic. It will be affecting your life, your day. Maybe not knowing what I want means I get to explore. Maybe I get to try things instead of forcing myself into something that doesn't fit me. I still don't have it all figured out, but I just started doing a small thing again. The things that used to make me happy, even if they felt pointless at first, like having toast bread with Nutella for breakfast. But I know for sure that is what I want. One day, maybe one day, I noticed it. The weight wasn't as heavy as it was. Just hold on, and one day I will look back and realize I made it through.
Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. And for those of you who are new, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Cinta and I am an Indonesian girl who lives in New York City. And it's been long time since the last time I make a video. Not even talking about a video. If you guys follow me on social media like TikTok or Instagram, it's been a long time too that I'm kind of like disappeared from it. Like I didn't post anything on my social media. I decided to take a little bit of break from social media platform just because I realized how much time that I spent for social media, which is kind of like in the over limit, like it's very unhealthy. Like I've been on my phone all the time, just opening social media, looking for other people's life, and I realized that's really give me a kind of like negative feelings, like, when you think about, wow, other people's life is really, really amazing, or they look very happy, and I wish I can live like them. Those kind of feelings that that, what, you're gonna have to stop, at least take a break for it. And I decided to do that. Also, because as you guys probably see on my previous vlogs, where I mentioned that I've been looking for a new job, a job that I wish can bring me a career in the future and give me a time schedule that very normal, which is like 9 to 5, and since I believe like at the end of January, I've been looking for a new job. I've been applying for so many companies as well, and until today, I didn't find anything that actually works for me. I just realized that how hard it is, especially, I don't know, especially because I was born in other country, and I actually finished all my school most likely back in my country, where probably they don't really see it that much, so I don't really know what's going on. But then, like, I did my best, even though like I also graduate from here for just kind of like associate degrees from here, and my bachelor is back in Indonesia, so I don't really know if it's really affect me getting twice harder than other people that actually finish all the school from here. But yeah, I just realized that as well. Some of them also give me a feedback, like give me a respond, and also like I did talk to some of the company too when they send me like a test and I finished the test, and also like one of the company that actually already kind of like negotiate the salary, but then like on the next day when I follow up, they're just kind of like disappear, which is kind of crazy, because I believe that as an HR from a big company, you should have time to respond to people that really trying to apply for a job in your company, even though like at the end you probably don't want to hire them, but I feel like you should let them know, or give some response or feedback, just don't let them hanging like that, because it looks like very disrespectful, I would say, which is that's happened to me a couple times. So yeah, it just like makes me really angry, upset, so this past week I did not really looking for a job. I also took a break for it, like from like a job hunting. I most likely busy with my work right now, and it just makes me realize as well, at some point that like I should be grateful, because some people, they're looking for a job, they're doing a job hunting because they don't have a job that time, and they really have to make a living here. And then meanwhile, me, I'm looking for another job just to change a career, right? But I am actually still working. I still have a job, and I still make a decent amount of money, and then I can still make a living here. So I should be grateful about it. And I try so hard to telling myself, don't be too hard with yourself, and just let it go. Like just let it be, when it's time, and it's time, like just don't give up. If you're tired, just take a break, but don't give up, because maybe this is not the right time for you to change your career. Maybe next month, maybe in 2 months, but just keep going and do things that you can do for it, and then just take it easy. So it just reminds me, like, yeah, I think I should be grateful. Yeah, so that's a short story about my life. I don't want to lie that I've been really stressed out. I hate to use word depressed, but I was like at some point like just kind of like crying, being so negative, and yeah, I just kind of like locked down myself in the house, and I try to avoid so many people outside because so many questions, from other people, and I just really don't want to deal with it, so I lock myself. But then now I feel really better, so much better. I've been journaling too, if you guys see that. I've been journaling since, I don't know, like 6 years ago. I love writing, especially writing what I feel about my life, about everything. I just like to writing in it and then keep it in a book, but then like I just recently bought this self-care journal. Here we go. And I've been doing this really good because every page they have a different question that you have to answer, and also like they have a to-do list, affirmation words that probably can help you be more positive before you start the day. Yeah, I've been really loving journaling as well, and then listening to the podcast. Of course, I love listening to the podcast, and it's really helped me to feel better, to feel more motivated again to do things that I want to do. And yeah, that's why I'm back. So if you guys right now in the position where you're very down, you're very unmotivated, or very upset, angry about anything in your life, you know what? Just take it easy, take a break, take a break, do whatever you want to do, and come back when you're ready. Even though it took you so long, like a week, 2 weeks, a month, it's fine, but don't give up. Just take a break, talk to people that you really trust. Like me, I'm always talk to my husband, of course. He's the number one. I talk to them, I talk to my family about what I feel, and they're always there for me, and they always be the supporters, and it really helps me a lot. So if you guys feel the same thing, just please, take it easy, and yeah, just take a break, and come back when you're ready. Thank you for listening to me, and thank you for actually come back and watching my YouTube. I love you guys so much, and it's very nice to talk to you. At least let's fight for this life, guys. So wish us luck.